Hey everyone, it's me, Justin. So I know many of you are probably wondering why I've decided to make this YouTube channel. And the main reason I decided to make it is because I know there's a lot of people out there just like me who didn't know really a lot about the process, or haven't heard very many people's experiences with it. So that's why I hope to do this channel, and also at the same time keeping my friends and family updated on what's kind of happening throughout my life while I'm working at Walt Disney World starting in January. Now we're going to go on to the process of the whole application and everything. So my experience with the Disney College Program application was actually pretty fantastic. After obviously talking to my parents and getting their approval on being able to do the program, I went and applied, and in the application they kind of ask you a little bit of background information, like your major, where you go to school, and then they kind of ask you your roles, what you want to do. So I said that I was interested in being a character, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it to an audition, even though my roommate Jason wanted me to go to the one in California, which was going to be the weekend of when he wanted to drive down there, but we couldn't with timing wise. And then I also put down, my second choice then was character attendant. My third was, what was it? It was attractions, and then it was merchandise. And so I then applied for it, and then I get the emails from Disney that same night, kind of basically saying that thank you for applying. So I was like, okay, cool, everything's great. They say that like obviously a ton of people apply, and getting interviews even very rare. To make it through the first step even is very uncommon. A lot of people don't even hear back, and they're just thankful that and try again basically the next semester. Thank you for applying. So the next day I was actually in my class, and just right before it was right about to start, I had opened my email and just was kind of checking everything, and I saw an email from Disney, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I was like, maybe something happened with my email and I didn't read that one or something. And so I looked at it, and because it was an unread message from earlier on that day, so it was like something's not right here. Sure enough, I opened it up, and it's basically an email saying from Disney that they want me to do the web-based interview, which is the first step in the process because I've been selected. So I was freaking out basically in class, and then had to take notes obviously the rest of the whole class period, which was quite difficult considering I was very excited for it and was freaking out, and I couldn't get home quick enough to go take this web-based interview. So then once I'd gotten home from class, I think my interview took about probably a little less than an hour. It's a lot of multiple choice questions, and then you kind of have to do like strongly disagree questions to strongly agree questions, kind of just like just kind of your views, so Disney can kind of get a feel of the person you are. But I will say it's very quick, and that you don't have a lot of time to think at all. So you kind of just want to do the best you can and be honest about it, especially because that's what's going to matter. And if you do get through and you lie, they're going to see that, and they're not going to be happy about that, obviously. So after I'd done that, it basically tells you at the end either if you've moved on to the next stage, or if that's basically going to where things are going to come to an end for you, and then you can apply the next semester. So after doing mine, answering the questions, I had then received the notice that congratulations, basically you moved on to the next step, which is going to be a phone interview. And then shortly after that, they had emailed me basically saying they wanted to set up a time for a phone interview. And by now this was all happening in one day, and I had applied on a Sunday night, and so basically it was a very quick process for me. So then after applying, then the day after I applied, I found out that I had an interview on the web, and then after that, it was, since I got approved, it was going to the phone interview, and then the phone interview actually was on Monday, so it was a few days later on, right before I actually went on fall break. So I had my phone interview, and so they kind of just ask you a lot. If you guys look up online, they have some questions that you can kind of find out from some people's blogs about some of the stuff they may ask you. It's kind of, they want to know if you know like what the Disney look is, which is basically that you want to have it where you have to be clean cut, no crazy hairstyle. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to let this go, but it's worth it for obviously to dream come true to be able to do this program and just have this opportunity. They want you clean cut, obviously no piercings. They make sure of that. They ask you specifically, and they also ask about tattoos. If you have anything that you can see, basically anything. If you're wearing a swimsuit, so girls, they say a one-piece swimsuit, or guys swim trunks that you'd be able to see outside of that. And basically because they want to know for costuming wise if they can cover it up, because that's not how Disney wants to come across, especially if they don't know what your tattoo exactly is. But I've heard from friends that they will actually ask you exactly where the tattoo is, the size of it, what it is, what it says on it, and then they'll also ask you if you're willing to cover it up, because I actually used to have 2 ear piercings that I had them, and then I've actually taken them out now because I need to let the holes close up, and basically I've got to take them out for Disney anyway in a few months, so it's just makes more sense that way. So then basically it's just all about kind of they ask you the program, what your choices are, what you prefer. Some situational ones they kind of give you, but it's all if you want it really bad enough, you'll kind of look it up and see what do a little research and kind of know your stuff. But one of the things that I had read online was that a lot of people had actually recommended putting a mirror in front of you while you're doing your phone interview, which I at first kind of thought was kind of funny, and I thought they were actually joking. But people have said to me that, and I actually believe it too, that when you're doing your phone interview, because they obviously can't see your emotions if you're smiling in person over there, because it's not like a Skype interview or in person, that if you're able to sit there and look in the mirror and be smiling with it, that your smile actually is going to come across through the phone, and that you're going to be happy. Because this is a very exciting thing, especially to make it to a phone interview or even the web interview, because not even a lot of people make it to that step. So that's a big accomplishment, and I was very happy. Even if I wouldn't have gotten through, I was proud of myself that way, and I probably would have applied the next semester. So after I had my phone interview, she said that I was supposed to find out by the end of October, and I had my phone interview on Monday, and I knew within 3 days after it. So it was definitely not the end of October, so that was very exciting for me. And when I got it, I had found out that it was a complete shock. I got an email from Disney saying congratulations, and I didn't know what that was at first. And I was freaking out. I was like, it can't be true. It's way too soon. There's no way possible. This has got to be like, congratulations for making it this far. Unfortunately, you're not going to keep going on. But so I quickly pulled up my computer and saw that I had been, they wanted to extend the opportunity for me to be a merchandise role. So even though it was my top choice, obviously, I love doing it in a heartbeat. It's Disney. It's something that's very passionate to me, and it's played a huge part in my life. So loved it, accepted the offer right away. Submitted my fees for housing and stuff, and then I've actually already set my arrival date and then my departure date. So I'll be getting to Disney on, January 25th, and I believe I leave May 19th if I don't extend it, if they ask me to, that is. So it's a very exciting process. I mean, I know a lot of people. I got very lucky that I found out so quickly. I know people that have applied in August and it's October now and they still haven't heard back. So it's all kind of up in the air. I have no clue really how I found out, but I mean, I love it that I did, because it doesn't keep me waiting. I was checking. I know the first day after, I was checking probably at least 5 times a day, because you want to know so bad, because it's such a big experience and you really care about it. So I'll keep you guys basically up to date with stuff that's happening, and then also while I'm working down there, and just kind of the steps forward. I think the next steps for me are going to be, it won't happen for a while, but it'll be obviously packing stuff, because I'll be leaving ASU for a semester, so leaving my roommates Zach and Jason, and heading down to Disney. So they're probably going to be getting a random roommate, but they're both really happy for me. So it's a great opportunity for me, and hopefully they'll both come visit, especially. So I'll get to pack everything up, throw in a U-Haul storage unit, and then go all the way down to Disney and be living in their Disney College Program dorms, where I'll be living with at least one other person sharing a bedroom, and then I can have anywhere from, I believe it said 6 to 8 roommates, so it's kind of a lot of people, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun, because everyone's down there for Disney and wants to have a good time. And so it'll be very exciting. So that's in the months ahead. So trying to figure out some stuff here at school, getting everything organized for the big move down to Florida. But I'll definitely make sure to keep you guys up to date on here about everything that's happening, updates, and when I'm able to put in housing options. And I've just started now looking on social media for groups to join and try and find roommates. So it's very exciting. So I'll let you guys know how stuff's going and when I get more information. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.